allow the abundance to flow right through you, and then you can become a bigger magnet for your desires, right? How can you attract at speed timing versus you chasing and allowing the resistance to slow down with the force at which you attract things back into your life. Look at yourself as this vessel that has an electromagnetic field, which is like a magnet that attracts like energy to what frequency is in resonance with your own frequency. Everything carries frequency, everything carries energy. So you'll attract things that are like to the energy that you embody the most, okay? So let's just go ahead and tap into this. We're gonna work our way bottom up. So save this video and come back to it whenever you may be experiencing something and you want to see which chakra specifically needs to be unblocked. I do have all the tools for unblocking chakras and everything that's in these cards in a holistic wellness guide. You can get that at elevateacademy.store. It's also linked in the bio, but all right, let's get into it. Traditionally, there are 7 main chakras moving upwards. These are the root, the sacral, the solar, the heart, throat, the third eye, and crown chakra. Again, these constitute your electromagnetic field, which can actually be photographed, right? This is like science-proven information. So take a breath and see what does and do your own research, all that good stuff. Right, grounding, how to use these cards. These cards contain the knowledge required to tune into your body. By locating the chakras, learning about their alignment, and becoming intuitive to any blockages, you can fully tune in to your body and mind. Blocked or misaligned chakras can negatively impact your physical and psychological health. Chakras can help you declutter your mind and tune into the world around you. Through gentle movement and relaxation techniques, you can help bring your giving throat. You can help bring your chakras into balance by living more mindfully and using each chakra. You can reduce stress and begin to heal. So already I'm tapping into this like challenging of focus, right? Which has to do with your solar plexus. So I'm actually going to read it exactly in that order. So throat and then solar. I was not expecting this, but this is literally how this goes, right? And it's the beautiful part about listening to your intuition, seeing what resonates. So we have that. Chakras are concentrated energy centers of the body. They are used in a variety of ancient meditation practices. Chakra is a Sanskrit term meaning wheel or disc. For thousands of years, these have been studied and incorporated into a wide variety of spiritual practices. Working with your chakras is linked to increasing your lifespan and improving your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. And I may remind you that spiritual wellness just means your ability to decide for yourself what beliefs you want to embody, right? That is what spiritual wellness is about. You deciding what you choose as truth, right? And when you choose something as truth, by law, it must be expressed in your life, so therefore reinforced through your particular activating system, which again is how it works on a evidence-based system. Right. So let's start with throat. And again, there are different tools that are going to help you open, right? They can spin too fast, or they can spin too slow, or they can just be misaligned, right? They can. And again, the more you get this, the more you get this. And if you get this, you get this. And if you don't, it's okay, right? We're here to learn. So we have aromatherapy. Can be used to tap into the self. To open this chakra, use scents like frankincense, sage, peppermint, and eucalyptus. Again, this is specifically for your throat chakra. Throat chakra has to do with self-expression, speaking your truth, which is what we're talking about right now, which is, I love how it all tingles, right? Spiritual wellness, right? Deciding what your truths are. And it goes to subconscious rewiring, right? Let's stay focused. Okay. Also, it's okay if your brain goes everywhere and you don't have to put yourself in a box and call yourself like, oh, I have ADHD. Like, you have a specific pattern from which you operate, but you will have complete free will to rewire yourself to gain coherence and slowly but surely train your brain to find the flow. Very specific. Okay. Yoga poses which help to release the tension and bring energy to the throat and thyroid include camel, plow, cat-cow, with lion's breath, shoulder stand, and fish pose. So again, you can be called to doing different things, and every day you'll find that you're more called towards one thing versus another. This is more of a physical release, right? Because you're moving your body, and this is more of just a I would say it's more like of a different stimulus, right? So for example, aromatherapy, the reason why that is therapeutic, right, is because sense itself creates an association in the brain, right? When you experience something of a high emotion, whether it be something really pleasant or something really unpleasant, whatever scents were around you, you're going to record and associate with that emotion. So that's kind of how that works. And then we have 2 affirmations, and my affirmations are for you to rewire your brain. They literally work in the way that the more you repeat something to yourself, right, an idea that you repeat to yourself enough times becomes a belief, and a belief must be expressed, right? That becomes your new truth. So again, on this wavelength of truth, I love to share my experiences and wisdom. I know when it is time to listen, and I listen to my body and my feelings to know what my truth is. Remember, your intuition is always speaking to you, and there's different ways in which your intuition will nudge at you. That can be felt both physically and for if you've developed your psychic abilities enough to hear, like clear audience, also clear cognizance. And again, all this is no holistic wellness guide if you want to really tap into all of this. But we have solar plexus chakra next. And we have, this is a 3rd chakra in your body system. It's associated with empowerment or weakness of the ego. This chakra has an influence on your preoccupations about your self-image and social status. The chakra brings solar light encoded energies into your body, activating the nerves that radiate from the pit of your stomach. This chakra is a hub of digestion. Poor digestion is one of the first signs this chakra is out of balance. Also a side effect of sexual abuse. This chakra reacts to anxiety and fear, which can in turn affect the body physically. Excessive energy can lead to overworking yourself, resentment of authority, and being overly judgmental. Deficient energy can cause depression, insecurity, fear of being alone, and poor digestion. There are many ways to balance this chakra. Please see the cards that follow. Many of our past traumas are stored in the body and can affect our patterns and behaviors. People with a difficult childhood or past trauma often have trouble balancing the 3rd chakra. Therapy support from loved ones and healthy activities can begin to path to healing and balancing this chakra. And we have an activity and 3 affirmations. Activity is, if the chakra feels tight and knotted, step 1, release stress by massaging the area in clockwise direction for a few minutes. Step 2, stand up, take a deep breath, and release it forcefully through the mouth with a big nosy sigh. That's why they say that that's a really good way to ground your nervous system. Let all your stress go using 3 or 4 breaths. Step 3, breathe normally, smile to yourself, and swallow your smile. This might sound strange, but a smile into your body is recharging. Swallowing your smile originates in Toy's meditation. Your affirmations is, I honor the power within me, I honor myself, I give myself permission to be my authentic self, and I am motivated to pursue my true purpose. Let's go ahead and continue into this reading into part 2, and I'm going to just go right away with sacral chakra because we did talk about fear, and if you experience trauma, this is where your trauma is most likely going to be stored, right, in your hips. So let's go ahead and go to part 2.